Another
Baby.
girl. You're kidding. Oh my goodness, that's a first. That's exciting. Wow. Okay.
And I was waiting for them to call and say, no, we're in the hospital, can't come today. They didn't.
Yeah, got lucky.
Wow. Okay. Well, let's get you out of here. All right, the court will call 11JA12 in the matter of petition of Noah Wells for the adoption of a child. Counsel.
Good morning, Your Honor. Cheryl Mulvihill, registration 10727. On behalf of Mr. Wells, who is present, also Mrs. Wells, the biological mother of Emily, and of course, Emily.
All right, I can swear your clients in if you would like to ask some questions. You all can sit right where you are to answer a few questions, okay? Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm under the penalty of law that the testimony you give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
I call Noah Wells, please.
Right?
You just say right there.
Okay.
State your full name, please.
Noah Ivan Wells?
And you're the petitioner in this case.
Yes.
And you're asking to adopt Emily.
Yes.
Are you married to her mother?
Yes.
And has she lived with you now since June of last year?
Yes.
But she knew you even before that, right?
Yes.
Do you understand that if you adopt her, you can't change her mind later?
Yes.
She becomes your child and your responsibility.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Have you been convicted of any felony ever?
No.
Do you have a suitable home for this child?
Yes.
Do you have the ability to support and nourish this child?
Yes.
Can you educate this child?
Yes.
Do you want her to be your daughter?
Yes.
And what name would you like her to have?
Emily Grace Wells.
Your Honor, nothing further for this group. I would then call. I have to call you now, so quit crying, okay?
She's so
I'll be emotional.
Are you Shalane Wells?
I am.
And Noah's your husband?
Yes.
And you're the mother of Emily?
Yes.
Do you approve of this adoption? And do you think he will be a suitable father? Now, the biological father of this child, has she been supported by him in the last 2 years?
No.
Or even communicated with him?
No.
Are you asking that his rights be terminated so that Emily is available for adoption?
Yes.
And how long has Emily been with your husband?
Living since June of last year, but he's been a part of our life since she was 10 months old.
And do you agree that her name should be Emily Grace Wells?
Yes.
And Emily's biological father signed a consent, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Just a few questions about biological father. I have to ask these questions to everyone. They are not personal. I'm not trying to make you cry or anything. So, have you ever concealed her whereabouts from him?
No.
Okay, he's always known how to reach her if he wanted to. Do you understand that if something were to happen between you and your husband, you could end up as a visiting parent paying child support? If the two of you were to divorce,
If you and her would.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
and Mr. Wells, same thing for you, if something happened between you and your wife, you could be ordered to pay child support and
Yes.
stuff. And Ms. Wells, do you understand that biological father, once I terminate his rights, will have no, you can't go after him at all for any support from that time on? Okay, any questions about any of that?
No.
All right. Okay. Who's here today?
Oh, my.
Everybody.
Why don't you all just introduce yourselves going from over here?
Okay, we're Noah's parents, Mike and Betty Wells.
And where are you from?
We live in Pueblo now.
And I'm Greg Markin. I'm Shay's, Shalane's father. We live in Franktown. My wife Cheryl.
I'm Lina McDaniel, and I'm the grandmother of the biological father. I'm Debbie Rogers.
We're Barb and Steve Reinhard, friends of the Wells.
How nice to have so much support and from so many different people who obviously have this child's best interest at heart. So it's really nice. Okay, so some of you are getting 2 grandchildren in 2 days. That's a good deal. All right. Anything that we didn't ask you about that you feel I need to know today? Okay. Court then will enter the following findings and orders. Court finds that Emily was born on February 5th, 2008 in Parker, Colorado. The court has the written consent from Emily's mother and the consent to adoption from Emily's father. It's also in the file. The court is satisfied that Mr. Wells is of more than good moral character and has the ability to support and educate this child and has a suitable home. All the background checks, including the tails track, are in the file and are clear. The mental and physical condition of Emily makes her a proper subject for adoption by the petitioner, and the court finds that the best interest of this child will be served by granting this adoption. It is therefore ordered, adjudged, and decreed that the final decree of adoption is granted and that her name is changed to Emily Grace Wells. And I will also sign the order finding that the biological father has not established a substantial positive relationship with Emily, nor has he promptly taken substantial parental responsibility or consistently provided for support. Therefore, find that he has abandoned the child and will sign an order that terminates his parental rights. Okay? It's a done deal.
Yay!